It's Mother's Day, so let's make some crepes that your mom will definitely enjoy as either breakfast or dessert whenever she wants. Let's go.
I start by measuring out my flour, and I use a knife to scrape off the excess. Preferably you want to use cake flour, but I used all-purpose flour. I mixed in just a bit of salt just there.
Okay, so I've mixed my dry ingredients, which is just my salt and flour. Now I'm gonna go get some eggs because I got chickens, and you typically want to use room temperature eggs. Okay, so I have my 4 glorious eggs right here, and they are gonna be great for my crepes.
Crack your eggs into a separate bowl, that way you can avoid getting eggshell in your batter. And what I will typically do when it comes to this, I will puncture the egg yolks, just mix it a bit, just so I can get a bit of a pasty-like mixture. I'll add some vanilla and gradually add your milk. It won't fully work if you don't gradually add your milk. It might even just break it. So just remember, when making crepes, gradually add your milk. Right now I'm measuring out some technically margarine, but measure out your butter or margarine and then microwave it just so it becomes a liquid. Add the rest of your milk and then add your margarine or butter for the stability of your crepes.
That is how your crepe batter should look. It should be nice and liquidy, not thick like pancake batter. Always like this.
So right here, you want to strain your crepe batter. That way it gets all the chunks and your actual batter is smooth. Cover it and put it in the fridge, but I didn't have enough saran wrap to cover it, so I just left it. But that's alright. Ignore me sniffing the vanilla. I am slightly addicted to that. Now, you want to take a ladle and pour some of your liquid crepe batter into a hot pan. Usually for heat, I would go a 7, if that's what it is, or 70, depending on what you're using. You want to let them sit for a bit, that way they get some color. Don't automatically flip them. They will bubble, and lightly grease the pan. You don't have to grease the pan every time. The less grease you have, the more color you'll get, which surprised me once I heard that from my teacher. And a huge shout out to my culinary teacher at my high school. Thank you, Mr. K. I love that you taught me this. And another thing, shout out to all the mothers out there who really pour their heart and soul into being a parent. I know mine did. So once you think your crepes are ready, you want to scrape the edges just to separate your batter from the pan, and once they are ready to flip, lift one edge of the crepe with a spatula, preferably something small and thin, and then grab that edge with your 2 fingers or your hands, but make sure they're washed, and flip it towards you. That way the color side will come on top once it's done cooking. So here I'm cutting up some mango. I am completely avoiding the seed, and I am scoring it, going with the skin. And be careful not to cut through the skin, otherwise it might ruin the effect that you get. But I'm just turning them inside out. That one wasn't so good, but this one, oh my goodness, I'm so happy I got this one to look how I wanted it. It just looks so beautiful and so natural. I can't believe I actually was able to get it. So now I'm just cutting off the edges, and always taste your food. Absolutely always. Fortunately I did, and remembered to with the mango, and the mango was perfectly ripe. Now, the way you separate mango from the skin is you take a glass, preferably a glass, drop the second one in twice. No, you want to scrape the flesh of the mango using the tip of the glass in just where the skin is. Now I am currently skinning kiwi, just for a bit of color and a part of the presentation. I'm using a paring knife for this. Don't ever use a chef knife. You may cut yourself if you use a chef knife, but just be careful. You can still cut yourself if you're using a paring knife and doing what I just did. Don't try that at home, kids. Ask an adult. So now I am slicing up some banana as well as for color, and I mix it in with my mango right away. Preferably use a spoon, but you can use your hands as well, I guess. So when putting your crepes together, make sure it's on a clean surface. Lay your crepes down, preferably two, depending on what you're serving. Take some, what I had made a week before, preferably make this either the day of or the day before. I had just put whipped cream, cream cheese, lemon juice, some lemon zest, and some icing sugar together. Just whip that up. So now when you're rolling your crepes, you want to lift the bottom of your crepe where the whipped cream mixture is, and just fold in the sides and roll away from you. Now, make sure that the edge and the end where you rolled your crepe to is facing inwards to your other crepe when plating. Then that way it looks much prettier. So you can make some rosettes if you would like when adding your whipped cream, cream cheese mixture to your crepes. I did. Then add your fruit. Your mango and banana will go off to the side. And make sure you have an even amount of both. That way your customers or family will be happy. Then for a splat of color, add some kiwi, one or two. One, depending on how big your plate is and how much you're actually offering. Two, depending if you got quite a lot. Then sprinkle icing sugar for the last bit of decoration. I really enjoyed making these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next dish. Bye!